everybody. Beth Helvey, Michael Saunders and Company. I hope everybody is doing well today. Wanted to talk to you about something that is kind of COVID related and kind of not. So here we go. Basically, here's what we're going on. I have a buyer, a really sweet buyer who is in need and needs to find something that is in town, away from the water, that sort of thing. And she found something that she likes. And it is a for sale by owner. So we're going to talk a little bit about for sale by owners and how those do and do not play into the current situation with the COVID-19 virus. So as you all know, for sale by owner, or as we like to call it in the biz, a FSBO, is when a seller is selling the property themselves. A lot of people feel like that this is the option for them. You know, they've done it before, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, and then they or they don't or can't pay realtor fees. There's a lot of reasons. Hi, Elaine. And hey, Angela. So they go this route. There's some reasons to do it, and there's some reasons to not do it. And here's what's going on with this particular situation. I do probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 for sale by owner transactions a year where I represent the buyer and I'm helping them buy something that's for sale by owner. And the way we find these is because an owner will pay a fee to a realtor, and there's these companies out there that will do this, where they are putting the property into MLS. You put the property into MLS, it is then distributed to Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, all that other sort of thing, because they all feed off of MLS. And that's why they do that, because they get wider distribution. So that part is actually very smart. Here's what doesn't happen. So you're paying a realtor, and there are different levels of service. This particular realtor is only going to put your property in MLS. That's it. So this particular person that I'm talking to, that my buyer is interested in, did everything wrong. So she's only got a handful of pictures, which is a shame because it's a super cute Florida bungalow. Super cute. She's only got a handful of pictures. And she didn't fill out her disclosure sheets correctly. She filled them out absolutely wrong. And she did a few other things wrong. Now, when you do this, when you go through a broker or an agent or a company or what have you, just to have your property put into MLS, they're not making sure you're compliant. They're not making sure that you're not going to get sued. They're not making sure that they're even compliant with local laws, because some of these companies are national, okay? So be really careful. So I'm talking to this lady, lovely. Seller is just a doll. Lovely. Hi, Thomas. And hi, Elle. And we were talking about her remodel. And she had said something, hi, Barbara. She had said something about gutting the bathroom. And I said, oh, well, it came out really good. It's just beautiful. And everything. She says, we had to. I had to get the bathroom because there was mold. And then I went, oh, okay, so what did you do? And she told me, sounds to me, based on what she's telling me, that she did everything that one is supposed to do to eradicate that particular situation. Now, mold in Florida especially is a hot button. People get really anxious and really worried about it. Hey, Donald. And so, hi, Gina. So I told her, well, you didn't put this in any of the disclosures. And she said, hi, Daryl. And she said, I didn't think I had to because I took care of it. Hi, Peggy. And I said, I understand that. Hi, Sandra. And that makes sense. However, just if you had a situation, mold, roof leak, pipe leak, water leak, your pool popped, anything like that, termites, anything, you have to disclose it. Even if it's something that you took care of. If you know of the issue, you have to disclose it. And she didn't, because she incorrectly thought that because she took care of it, it wasn't an issue. Okay, and seriously, from her point of view, I can totally see it. And I told her, I said, listen, here's what you're going to do. And hi, Ebelise, you're going to fill out this form, and this is what you're going to produce, and this is what you're going to put online, and you need to get a call. Oh, hi, Jim. Hi to you and the dogs. And you need to make sure you get this put online, because my buyer and I, we're going to be honest, and we're going to help you. But there are buyers and agents out there who won't. And I can promise you this. And here's what they're going to do. They're going to know about this, and they're not going to say anything, and they're going to wait until they get you in a contract, and then they're going to go for the throat, because it's such a hot button issue. And once a seller is under contract, it is really, really hard for them, hi Kelly, to get out of the contract. It's not hard for a buyer, because I would write an as-is contract, and then I would use that 15-day negotiating period to hold their feet to the fire to make them give me something that I want. And I'm not going to do that because that's wrong. But a seller can't say, okay, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. This is over my head. I need to back up. I need to reposition myself. Thank you. I need to do all of this sort of things so that I can present this properly and not get sued. A seller doesn't have that option, because once they're under contract with a buyer, they have fewer exiting strategies for getting out of a contract than, hi Carolyn, than a buyer does. So what we did, and I told my buyer this, and she's in complete agreement, we're going to have the seller fill out the paperwork properly. I'm going to tell her what invoices to put online and how to handle this in the future. So my FSBO people, I love you. I really do. Hi, Mike. But here's what you're going to do. You're going to be careful. In this day of COVID-19, everybody's emotions are running high anyways. And real estate's emotional. It's emotional. You know, I mean, heck, I just sold my own house and it was emotional. And I'm a realtor. I'm a professional. And it was an emotional time for me. It is especially so, morning, Mike, is especially so right now, because we are a little raw as people. You know, we're a little unhinged right now. We've got people getting angry. We've got people upset. We've got people looking for answers. We've got people who just plain don't understand. And we've got people who are still in shock. How could this possibly happen? Emotions are high. Sellers, my FSBO people, protect yourself. Seriously, you are not protecting yourself when you do this. You are going to get run through the ringer. This is why you need a realtor. And this is why you need to be really, really careful, because when you hire these companies to put you into MLS, they are not protecting you. All they're doing is distributing information. Hi, Dan. You will not be protected. You will have nothing to fall back on, because the paperwork you're signing exempts them from being any kind of responsible for anything that you do that you screw up. And I promise you this, if you get into a contract with the right kind of realtor or wrong kind of realtor, however you want to look at it, you're going to have a problem. And it's going to be a nightmare. So FSBO people, just be careful, or for God's sake, contact your realtor. You know, I'm happy to help you. When I work at FSBO, I try to make sure that everything's done right. But do not go it alone, especially right now, because people are out for blood. You know, most of the transactions I do, everybody's really nice and happy and compliant, and we work together. But you're going to find those that aren't, and I think we may be seeing that a little bit more right now, just because everybody's feeling so anxious and our emotions are running high. So be careful. You might want even to bow out right now and come back when this all kind of settles down and we're back in the world and things are back to whatever our normal is going to be. You might even want to back out right now. Okay. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I think today is going to be our last cool day here, because I think it's going to warm up over the weekend. And so if you have a chance to get outside and get yourself some vitamin D, please do so. We went into our stay-at-home last night at midnight. So if you can get out for a walk and it's not crowded and you can maintain social distancing, I encourage you to do so. I really, really like it where I live, because I have a couple areas where I can walk and it's kind of quiet out here. So if you do manage to get out and get yourself some vitamin D, wear your sunscreen, drink lots of water. If you have any questions about this or about FSBOs or about how one navigates this arena, throw it in the comments or DM me. I am happy to answer any questions I can answer for you. If you have any questions on real estate in general, throw it in the comments or DM me, and I'm happy to do anything for you that I possibly can. So I hope everybody has a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. Stay well. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.